Hey everyone, Mr. Nick here. I just wanted to say hi to all my cello students and let you know that I am thinking of you every day and that I sure miss you and miss having class together. But being that we're staying home and hunkering down, I think it's important for you guys to make sure that your instruments are in tune while you continue to keep up with your daily practice. So I am going to show you how to do that today. The instrument is going to go out of tune. It will fluctuate day to day, and so it's really important that you check your tuning each day before you practice. So I'm going to show you how to do that using the fine tuners on the cello and a tuner. A tuner is a tool that we use to help us get our instrument in tune. You will play your string and the microphone on the tuner or on your phone, if you have downloaded an app, will register the pitch and then give you information letting you know if the pitch is too low, which we call flat, too high, which we call sharp, or if it's in tune. So the fine tuners are going to be these screws that are at the bottom of each string. The cellos should all have 4 fine tuners, one underneath each string. The tail piece here, this is the black piece, and my fine tuners look different and they are at an angle than the fine tuners on your cellos, but it will function exactly the same. So the fine tuners at the bottom of each string are just screws. And so you work them the same that you do any other screw. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay? If you have trouble with that, clockwise with the direction of the hands of the clock will tighten or raise the pitch, and counterclockwise the other way, going against the hands of the clock, will lower the pitch. Okay, so I'm going to twist these either clockwise or counterclockwise depending on what the tuner tells me. So the first thing I need to do is turn my tuner on. If you have a tuner already, then that is what you will be using. If you do not, you can order one. Amazon might be not the best choice right now, but you can go to Shar Music online, which is S-H-A-R. Another company is Johnson Strings. And these are both online companies that you can order music, rent instruments, and get your supplies that you need for your lessons and for playing your instrument. So you can order a metronome if you like, but also there's a free route, and that's going to the Play Store or the App Store and downloading a free tuner. If you go to your application store and you type in Cello Tuner into the search field, it will pull up several choices for you. I am using a program that is called DA Tuner. That's D as in dog, A Tuner. And that one I found to be the most effective until I found a new app called Tonal Energy. T-O-N-A-L Energy. And that app is not free. It is about $3.99 or $4.99. I can't remember exactly, but it's not expensive. That app is a little bit more complex, and I feel you can tune the instrument to a finer degree of accuracy with that app. So it is really your choice. Most all of them are going to be just fine. I would check the reviews on the app that you decide to go with before actually trying it and downloading it. So the way that all the tuners and the apps are going to work is there is going to be, for most all of them, a dial that you're going to see on the screen. Okay? And then you're going to see this arm here that's bouncing back and forth as it's picking up my voice. There's also a set of lights on the bottom. We've got 2 red lights and 1 green light. It's a little tricky to see, but that's basically what your tuner interface is going to look like. You want that bar to be vertical, up and down, and straight, or as close to that as possible. There will be slight fluctuations. You just want to get it as close to that as you possibly can. For this particular tuner, if you get the arm vertical, then the green light lights up. If the pitch is flat or too low, the arm is going to go into the left direction, which may be backwards in this video, just be aware of that. If the pitch is too high, the arm is going to go to the right. Okay, you may also have symbols that help you in figuring that out too. Plus stands for too high, minus stands for too low, or you might also have the number symbol, tic-tac-toe, which means sharp or too high, and a lowercase b, which is the symbol for flat, which means too low. So you're going to play your string, see what the tuner tells you if you're too low, too high, or if you're good, and then you're going to adjust accordingly if necessary. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that for you to show you how it works. So here's the tuner app, and I'm going to play my A, and it is leaning to my left, which is probably your right, which means that the note, my A string, is too low. So I'm going to take my fine tuner here, and I'm going to turn it clockwise, which also is probably going to be reverse direction for you guys. And I see that when I played the A, the arm was just a bit off. It wasn't drastically off. So I'm going to make a smaller adjustment with the fine tuner rather than a larger adjustment. So I have turned my A string fine tuner clockwise to raise it, and I'm going to check that now. So that's closer to vertical. It's telling me that it's still a little bit low, so I'm going to give it another turn or two. As you see, the arm is very close to vertical. The green light is lighting up, and I'm going to accept that as an in-tune A string for now, for practice reasons. Then I'm just going to repeat that same process. I'm going to go to the D string, the G string, and the C string. What you also notice at the top here is it fluctuating between A, B, C, the notes of the musical alphabet. You want to make sure that the string that you're playing, that the screen is registering the correct note. So if your string is very off, you need to adjust it until it is, for example, if you're playing the A string and tuning the A, you need to adjust it until it registers an A on the screen. If it says something like G sharp, which is a G with the tic-tac-toe sign or the pound sign or the number symbol, that means that you are not on A, that you are actually so low that you are now in a different category of pitch, which is G. So we need to raise that and get it back up to A. So make sure the screen says the right string that you're trying to tune. The other very important detail, right underneath the letters, which you can see backwards actually on the screen, are numbers. It says 440. That is a setting that you want to make sure that the tuner is always set to, 440. If you use a different setting, you're going to tune your instrument to a lower or a higher pitch respectively, depending on what the number is. We want it to always say 440. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and check my other strings. I tuned my A, so let's go to the D, and you'll see it say D on the screen. That's pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. I'll now go to the G string. That one you can see the arm is not vertical, and it is showing me that it's too low. So I'm going to turn my fine tuner again. This time I tune the one for the G string clockwise to raise it. And try again. And there we go, the G string is in tune. I go on to the C. And that one says okay. I am now in tune and ready to go ahead and begin my practice session. I hope this was very helpful for you guys, and stay tuned for future possible videos. I hope you all have a great time and stay healthy. Wash your hands and stay home as much as possible. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.